Good morning, friends. Today I want to tell you the story of Rebecca and the snow. Rebecca was a young girl about 12, and she looked outside and there was a beautiful snow for the day. Well, her daddy was on the way to work, and he said, "Rebecca, don't go out in the snow today." And she said, "Why, Father? The snow is lovely, and we got a fresh coat of snow last night. All the children will be playing. Why can't I go and play with them?" And he said, "Rebecca, just don't go out in the snow today." So Father left for work. Later, Rebecca looked out her window. She could see all those children playing in the snow. And she thought, "Oh, that snow looks so good. And my friend brought his sled. And they're they're throwing snowballs at each other. I just want to get out there so bad." And then she remembered, Father told me not to go to the snow today. I don't know why Father told me not to go to the snow. I go to the snow on other days. And then she got to thinking a little bit more. And she thought, Father left for work. So if I want to go out in the snow with the other children, Father will never know. So Rebecca puts on her snow clothes and out she goes. She had such a marvelous time. She throwed snowballs with the children. She slid down the snowy hill on the toboggan, and she did all kinds of stuff. And she took the snow and she rubbed it on her face, and she said, "Oh, the snow feels so wonderful." Well, before you know it, Rebecca had been out there the whole day, and she knew it was going to be time for Father to get home. So Rebecca runs into the house, and as she's running up the stairs to her room, she drops one of her mittens, and she slips on that mitten, and she fell all the way down those stairs. And she laid there for a minute, and she said, "Oh, that hurt so bad. My arms hurt, my back hurt." She said, "I just hurt so bad." And then she looked around and she saw Father's favorite picture. And the glass had broken and it cut a big gash in the picture. And Rebecca was so devastated. And she said, "Father is going to be so upset with me. What am I going to do? I'll never be able to face him again." So she goes on upstairs, she picks up all the glass, and she sits there and she thinks about it. And she thinks about it. And she thinks about it. And she said, "Father is going to be so disappointed. How can he love me when I disobeyed him and I broke his favorite picture in the whole world?" So finally she thought, you know what? Father loves me. And I need Father to hug me, because I need a hug so bad, because I've disobeyed him. I hurt my back. I hurt my arms when I fell down the stairs. So she goes down to Father's office and she opens the door and she says, "Father." And he got the biggest smile on his face, and he says, "Rebecca, my child." And he says, "I've missed you today." And she says, "Oh, Father, I've done something so horrible." And she told him about her day and about breaking the picture. And he took her and he loved her and he hugged her. And he said, "Rebecca, you're my child. And I love you." He said, "I watched you as you went down on the slide down the hill. I watched you as you rubbed the snow on your face. I watched you as you threw snowballs with the other children. And I loved you so much seeing you do those things." And she said, "Father, how did you see me?" And he said, "Well, you know what? I told you not to go out in the snow today because I had a surprise for you. I bought you a new sled and I had taken the day off and I wanted to spend it with you. And she said, "Oh, Father, I'm so sorry. Can you ever forgive me?" And he said, "Rebecca, I loved you before you were born. And I loved you today when I saw you doing all those things. And yes, I forgive you. You're my child." And that's just how it is with God, friends. We do things that God tells us it's best not to do. And we can't see any reason why we can't do that. In our mind, we see no reason at all. And God must definitely have some reason He doesn't want us to have that fun. But you know, if we have the fun and then we go back and we realize and we know that God is there to love us, to hug us, to kiss away our tears and hug our pains away, and we can never do anything that's going to make our Father turn against us. I love you, friends. That's the story of Rebecca and the snow.